Hey guys, it's Jeremy. In the spirit and according to the tradition started by LeBron James, I am announcing my decision as to where I am going to be attending law school by video. The main purpose of this video is to give thanks to all the people who have helped me through this process, but I thought I'd have a little fun with it and post it up for everyone to see. I actually wrote down a bunch of questions I've received from the multitude of fans from across the nation who have been anticipating this for months, and I'm going to read those questions in order to facilitate this. First of all, Paul from Minneapolis writes, when did you make your decision? Well, Paul, it took a while. I started leaning in a certain direction about 2 weeks ago, and I became firm in my decision 2 or 3 days ago. Tina from Albuquerque, New Mexico writes, you weren't able to be recruited for college because you went to Johns Hopkins for undergrad early decision. Have you enjoyed this recruiting process now? Yes, I have. It's been fun to fly around the country, to meet a bunch of people, and to receive a bunch of free stuff, no doubt. Tony from New Haven writes, what was the major factor, the major reason for your decision? Well, Tony, probably the biggest factor was quality of life. I think that a lot of the places I looked at would probably set me up very well career-wise, and it really came down to where do I really want to spend my next 3 years. I think the school that I've chosen fits with quality of life very well. Cameron from Orlando writes, is there anyone you would like to thank? Yes, Cameron, there is. First of all, my parents, mom and dad, you've been amazing. My sisters, Julie and Rachel, and my brother-in-law, Scott, have been very supportive. My recommenders, John Aston, Professor Grossman, Jenny Clark, Joe Sestek, and Bill Walsh, thank you guys so much. The people I've stayed with at the different places that I've visited, including Connie Woodhead, Austin, Emily Koenig, Drew Hoffman. You guys, thank you for putting up with me staying at your places. A special thanks to the Alabama law people, including Paige Pulliam and Claude Arrington. I never thought in a million years that I would consider Alabama law, but you guys made the decision a lot more difficult than I was anticipating. My friends who are also going through the law school decision-making process and who I've commiserated with, including my sis, Becky Echevarria, who's going to Wake Forest, Sarah Harding going to Loyola, Amanda Ravitch going to Harvard, and James Perlman going to Tulane, most likely. Also, the people who I've met during this process who are making the same decision as me, including Paige, Josh, Emily, Lauren, Chelsea, Jesse, Tony, Izzy, John, Mark, Seth, and a number of others. Friends who have listened to me whine and go back and forth, despite not being in the process themselves, including Neil Alpstein, David Crespi, Dave Hanyak, Isan, Ben Geffen, Sonia, Catherine, and Shalene, and a bunch of others. The lawyers who I've consulted with closely during this decision-making process and who helped me especially through the application process, including Chuck Fax, Cheryl, who was my LSAT tutor, Michelle Mathis, and Steve Gold, who really helped me with my personal statement. And finally, the administrators, faculty, and students who I met and who were so nice to me during this entire process. Thank you guys. So my final decision, as Lisa from San Jose puts it, the anticipation is too much. What is it? Well, this fall I will be attending the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor as a Wolverine. Going to the Midwest. Fun stuff. Looking forward to the next 3 years. And Henry from New York says, would you ever want to go through this again? That would involve taking the LSAT, and no. I wouldn't. Alright, anyway, hope this wasn't too boring, guys, and thank you again. It's really been a great time. Bye-bye.